11th place we can tell you is...
That was Crean.
Yeah, Crean was there, but let's take a look back at the highlights then of the Super Twins race and, well, show you how it was done. Again, I'm interested to look at the stake between 47 and 56, the two race leaders. Really, we just thought it was between these two.
Well, it was.
Trying to work out whereabouts they were going to do the business, who was going to be able to outfox the other one, but in the end...
They outfoxed themselves.
Well, I'm interested to see exactly how it happened. We haven't been able to see it come back at the moment, but this man was the man who came through the win in the end. But really, he could hardly see the guys out front because these two had disappeared up the road. So Paul Jordan was just riding a nice lonely race, comfortably in third place, before he became the winner, under the checkered flag.
So I think we've got a lap from Peter Hickman to have a look at now, just to show everyone what it's like on a superbike around here, and it's going to be fast and furious. Perfect conditions. It's going to be better.
Really important to get it off the line, reasonably successful, to not end up getting mired by half a dozen bikes down into the York corner by the time you get down there. It's one of those kind of corners that you can't just go at it like a bull at a gate, because if you run wide you are going to be in massive trouble in this braking area.
And you've got to think about your tyres are not fully up to temperature at this point. They're not really. That's Michael Dunlop just in front. We've just gone on Peter Hickman, just gone a bit wide, managed to cut it back, and that's okay. So I think that's Dunlop and Harrison up in front of us. And it's a climb up the hill here where you just cannot use all the horsepower.
I was going to say, I saw a wheel to the left, and there it was. The Honda parks itself at the roundabout, and really Hickman lost the place there because of the mess he made of it at York. But when you've got a full tank of fuel as well, which for a six-lap race,
you need every drop. Yep, this is the rundown. We'll have another little listen, shall we, as we go through to Station Corner?
I think he had a little roll on the way in there, just to steady the front up, and on the opening lap you really need to do that, just to get that stability, of course.
Not much stability going on, as we can see from the camera shaking at the moment. Which side's you going, left or right? You wouldn't have a clue. Where can you find a gap? And it is the right-hand side, but this road is extremely narrow. And what we forget to see, and you can't see quite as well on the camera, is kinked left and right in the places, and
if someone's trying to slipstream underneath you or over the top of you, you might be taking up their road at any particular time, and no one wants to roll out of it. If you roll out and the throttle just there, you are going backwards.
Yeah, well, it
may be into the face of somebody else.
If you roll out, it's like putting the brakes on at that speed.
It really is. So as you can see, it's 2024, because we had the red hard shoulder over the Link Road onto the Ballysally roundabout. This flick right, I always used to enjoy this. Even a little bit sideways on the old bikes. Out here as the camber drops away from you, back then it's all been resurfaced now. So it's a little different now. But still, I'm surprised we haven't had a lap record yet. But with track temperature at 32.5 degrees as it is now, we might find that in this final race the lap record is blown out the window.
It is fun. Michael Dunlop, I think, got within 1 second of the outright lap record. So that headwind isn't helping. It's the place where you've got more, but you're fastest for longer.
The wind has definitely subsided a little bit. It's not quite as fierce down towards University now as it perhaps was throughout the day today. So, and you tend to get a stiller air in the evening, don't you, as we get towards the evening when the sun goes down, just naturally.
The only lap record that's gone so far up this week is the Super Sport, went to Michael Dunlop.
On the rather fast Ducati.
Yeah, that was on
Thursday. Didn't look as fast the second Super Sport race.
It didn't, I have to say. No, it didn't seem to have that booster button.
Answers on a postcard, please. Past Lidl, I'll cut back through to the start and finish line. Down into Port Rush, we pour with Peter Hickman into Metropole. He doesn't seem to care if he's running over the manhole covers nowadays. They're a lot grippier with the old white grippy paint on them.
Yes, they are.
And they're levelled off as well. They shim them out. We've said it before, but if you're new to this, I'll say it again. Church Corner, up under the railway bridge. You can catch a train into Belfast if you want to, from Port Rush.
There's a number of places where you can't miss the manhole covers. At certain times you can, but on this section here, they're pretty much right in the way of you, but it doesn't seem to upset the bikes at all. Now, this is the place where the run down to the Bet McLean chicane, where we often see a lot of passing. We've seen some action there this weekend. There's more to be seen, I'm sure, but it's the place where you just manage to squeeze up the inside. If you've got it planned right, this is your point of doing it.
It's a good corner, the way it works for braking. It's just in the right place for an extra passing place. Of course, if it wasn't there, you wouldn't have another passing place, and you'd have to force it underneath somebody just here as you come through the drop down to the start and finish area. Peter Hickman then has taken you on an all-board ride from last year across the line. Let's go back down to Parc Fermé then and rejoin Stephen.
Yes, this is the number 6 machine, the BMW Superbike belonging to Michael Dunlop. Lee, it's done the business twice with him on board. Can he make it 3?
I'm not going to add to the controversy, but yeah, I'm going to say the chances are very, very strong with what happened. And I know that we're talking about the incident at the chicane, but the sheer pace, the lap times that Michael was putting in, I think he was doing 4:19s. That is really, really fast. So maybe even 4:17. Sorry, correct me, I'm wrong. But yeah, I believe the pace is in the bike, but will the tyre hang on for 6 laps? And that is the big question, because after the first race it was looking pretty junky.
Yeah, and as far as I'm told, there has been no official protest to that result in the Superbike race. And if there's no protest, then I don't think the stewards have anything to review. That remains to be seen. That's my understanding at the moment. But we can set all that aside and look forward to what is going to be a